This is everything you need to know for geometry, part 12. So we're talking about logic and truth values today, and this is something that's really simple, but for whatever reason, it really confuses students sometimes. So let's just go through it. So we have the statement P that says a rectangle is a quadrilateral, okay? And so what we're going to do for each of these statements is we're going to put a truth value of either true or false based on that statement. So a rectangle is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means it has four sides, so that is true. We're going to put a T for our truth value, okay? Now the next one says we have the squiggly line with a P, and so that means that we're going to take the negation of statement P, or the opposite, okay? So the opposite would be a rectangle is not a quadrilateral, okay? So that statement is false. So that means we're going to put an F for false. Okay, so anytime you see that little sign in front of the letter, that means that we're doing the opposite or negation of that statement. Okay, so that's how we got this statement. I already wrote it for you, but that's how we would get to it. Next, we have letter Q, and that says a rectangle has four right angles, and that is also true. So we're going to put a T. And so next we have these two symbols in between P and Q. Okay, this first one that looks like a housetop is called a conjunction. And basically that just means that we're thinking of the word and. Okay, so P and Q. So P, a rectangle is a quadrilateral, and Q, a rectangle has four right angles. Both of those are true. So our truth value is true. Okay, we're going to put a T. So basically with and, both of them have to be true in order to get the truth value of true. So sounds kind of confusing, but basically just know that both of them have to be true. Next, we have this V in between P and Q, and that is known as a disjunction, which you can think of as the word or. Okay, so think of P or Q can be true. So we don't need both of them to be true, we just need one of them. Okay, so obviously we just went through it. A rectangle is a quadrilateral, or a rectangle has four right angles. Well, obviously both of those are true, but we really only need one of them to be true in order to get our truth value of true. So we're going to put a T. So that's just a really quick introduction into logic and truth values. It's not that hard once you get into it and actually learn it, but you just need to see it a few times and work some problems, and then it's not too bad. So I hope this video was helpful. If you want to see more like this, go ahead and follow this account, like this video, and leave a comment. That way my videos show up in your For You page later on. We'll see you next time.